We camped right down from the Maheno Shipwreck, so we came down here to watch the sunrise and have some coffee.
Our friends have come back.
Came back to camp to have breakfast and get ready for the day. We are right here on the other side of the dunes from the beach.
We watched a beautiful sunrise over the Maheno wreck this morning, had 3 tiny cups of coffee, came back to camp, had some breakfast, got all packed up, and now we are gonna head and go check out the Pinnacles.
We just left the Pinnacles and we're gonna drive back by the Maheno wreck on our way to Eli Creek.
Not the first ones here, but it looks like we're the second. We just made it to Eli Creek. Yesterday when we drove by there were hundreds of people here, but today at 7:30 in the morning we are one of just a few.
This creek is beautiful and the water is so clear. A lot of people float down in tubes, but we heard it was only a couple hundred meters, so we're just walking down it.
We are the first ones down the creek, and there are loads of people heading up the boardwalk now. It was a really nice walk. It was never more than knee deep. It was only a couple hundred meters, so glad we didn't bother with the tubes.
And cars are pulling in by the minute. We got here just in time.
We are headed south back down the beach now. We're gonna head inland and go check out Lake McKenzie this morning and then come back out to Lake Wabby. Just pulled off on the inland tracks and we're headed to Lake McKenzie. Something got stuck under the car. Good work!
Bigger stick than I thought.
It was rattling pretty good.
I feel like I'm on a pogo stick.
We have to be off the beach until 2:45 due to the tide, so we came back to Lake McKenzie to go for a swim. Yesterday when we were here, it was packed around noon. This morning it's 10 a.m. It's still just as busy, but we actually came to a section that we have all to ourselves, so it's pretty awesome. We had a great swim, enjoyed the beach, and now we're gonna make some lunch. Whoopsies.
No dent there.
Good as new.
We made it to the Lake Wabby lookout and we're gonna head the 1 kilometer down to hang out by the lake because we can't drive on the beach for another couple hours.
One last lake, one last swim. That was a really cool lake. The sand dunes were all surrounding it. You had the trees on one side and then the dunes literally just fell into the lake on the other.
We got a steep walk back to the car and then it's time to head out to the beach to catch the barge. We're headed to Barge now and we had an incredible couple of days. We thought that the weather was going to be really bad on the first day, but it held out until late last night, and then it was beautiful again today. We couldn't have been more lucky.
We just made it to the end of the beach and we are waiting for the barge to come and pick us up. There are multiple ways that you can explore Fraser Island. You can do a big tour bus with 100 of your closest friends, or you could do a tag-along tour, or you can do what we did and rent your own 4x4 and explore it independently. Feels pretty weird to be back on solid ground.
What an amazing 2 days on Fraser Island. I could not think of a better way to explore the island than to be in your own 4x4. The entire time it was an adventure. Whether or not we were on the beach or on one of the inland tracks, it was incredible. And now we're returning the car and back in the camper van for one more night.